Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Jackie ZENDER.
What's up, guys?
And we're looking at The French Dispatch, trailer number 1. This is directed by Wes Anderson. It's starring Saoirse Ronan, Timothée, I was gonna say Camelot, Chalamet, and Elisabeth Moss. So here we go. Let's check this out.
It began as a holiday. Eager to escape a bright future on the Great Plains, Arthur Howitzer Jr. transformed the series of travelogue columns into the French Dispatch, a factual weekly report on the subjects of world politics, the arts, high and low, and diverse stories of human interest.
You don't think it's almost too seedy this time?
No, I don't.
For decent people.
It's supposed to be charming.
He assembled a team of the best expatriate journalists of his time. Berenson, Sazerac, Kremens, Roebuck Wright. These were his people.
Just try to make it sound like you wrote it that way on purpose.
We take as the subject of tonight's lecture Mr. Moses Rosenthal, certainly the loudest artistic voice of his rowdy generation.
Simone Naked Cell Block J Hobby Room. I want to buy it.
It's not for sale.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
In short, the picture was a sensation.
The kids did this. Obliterated 1,000 years of Republican authority in less than a fortnight. What do they want? Freedom. Full stop.
I'm naked, Mrs. Kremens.
I can see that.
Lieutenant Nescaffier is the great exemplar of the mode of cuisine known as police cooking. The aromas of the kitchen cast a spell, which was to be mortally broken.
As you know by now, we have kidnapped your son.
They got so many movie stars in this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was gonna say, this looks great.
Oh, he's always in their movies. Leaf Shriver's in this.
A message from the foreman. One hour to press.
You're fired.
Really?
Don't cry in my office.
It's so random. You notice the aspect ratio? The aspect ratio is, for most of it's 4:3. It's like a square.
Yeah.
He did Grand Budapest Hotel that way. And
That was another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
It takes me by surprise because I'm not used to it, and I wonder if it's a rebellious attitude or it's just the way he feels like is the best way to tell this story. Because televisions are 16:9, and all movies you see now that are huge are 2.35 or 2.4, whatever it is. It's like super wide. And for a minute there, they were trying to sell televisions that were formatted like that, but it didn't take off. And so 16:9 is just the standard, even with 4K. It's just fascinating to me to regress. The first film I saw that did that was The Artist.
Yeah, but I can get it with this one because it's supposed to be set back in a certain period, and also too the televisions of that period would have been, more aggressive like that.
Yeah.
I think it just gives it more of that vibe.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I really don't mind. I actually kind of like it when they do that here and there, especially with like pieces that are a little bit from like a different period.
Yeah, it throws me off a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It just throws me off a little bit. It takes acclimation. Like when I saw it in Grand Budapest Hotel, it was so interesting because right at the top of that movie, it almost felt like a fan of Wes Anderson was making the film because Wes Anderson's stuff is so iconic. It's almost like he's got these tropes that he does every single time. Honest Trailers did a whole thing on him, and you could see the similarities in terms of a tone, in terms of visual presentation, in terms of character traits or a kind of character that will appear in the movie. All that stuff happens all the time in Wes Anderson films, and I had a hard time catching it here, other than Bill Murray, because Bill Murray's always in his movies.
Love Bill Murray.
But I wonder if Wes Anderson saw the honest trailers of Wes Anderson and was like, I'm gonna try to not do any of these things.
He could
I don't
have.
know. It's very possible.
Try to throw people for a loop.
Yeah. The reason why the square format threw me off in Grand Budapest more than here is because of the fact that it started in widescreen. And this was like 90%. It's like letting you know up front that this is all in this format.
I like it though. I really do.
Yeah, it's very old school.
And I think that they did that. Like I said, I think they did that on purpose to kind of help captivate, the essence of the time a little more clear.
Right. If you notice any TV commercials today, it's all influenced by Wes Anderson. The colors, the vibe, everything like that, the tone.
I mean, it's so artistic. How can you not? I love Wes Anderson's style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Wes Anderson film? Do you have a favorite one? There's Rushmore. There's Bottle Rocket, I think is him. If I'm not mistaken. There's the family one, the Royal Tenenbaums, the Life Aquatic. I didn't see the Darjeeling Limited. I didn't see that one. I watched the one with the kids, Moonlight.
I've always just loved the Grand Budapest one. I need to rewatch some of the other ones because it's been a minute since I've watched them. I just rewatched the Budapest Hotel one a couple months ago. I was randomly it's a good movie. I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
But I should go through the rest of his as well and watch them again.
You see Moonrise Kingdom with the kids?
I don't think I did actually.
That was an interesting one because it was about a child romance. These two kids.
Romance.
Yeah, these two kids run away from school or something. It's been a while since I've seen it, but Bruce Willis was in it. I believe Bill Murray was in it, and these two kids. Of course, Bill Murray's in it, right? All the way even. So these two kids run away from school and they're in love or something, and.
Or something.
I forget because it's been so long since I watched it. But it's that very dry, slow Wes Anderson humor.
Right.
And that one seemed to resonate more with people than his other ones, more than Darjeeling Limited. The hardcore fans love Life Aquatic. I never finished it. I couldn't. But I love Royal Tenenbaums and I love Rushmore.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch, because some of them I haven't seen. I need to definitely watch some of the other ones.
Okay. You haven't seen Rushmore?
I probably might have. If you play part of it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I've seen that. You know what I mean? I forget things
Jason
like that.
Schwartzman is in high school and he falls in love with his teacher.
It's not going to help at all. I'm a visual person, Jaby.
Okay. All right. This is Rushmore. That's the poster. Does that help? That
I don't think I've seen this one.
It's 93 minutes of joy.
93 minutes of joy.
Yeah, it's a fun film. I liked it a lot. And
I'm gonna go home and watch this.
Yeah, Royal Tenenbaums again is another. That's with Gene Hackman. I love Gene Hackman, and so that was another fun. That was another one that was really really cool. And then Life Aquatic, he lost me. But then he Darjeeling Limited, I didn't even give a chance. But Moonrise Kingdom, I'm like, you know what, I'm on board with this. And then I liked the Grand Budapest as well. And he did some interesting experimental stuff because he's such a lover of film.
Right.
Right? And so he integrates all these ideas of stuff that you obscurely, you've seen in this random film from 50 years ago and you can't quite place it. But there was an homage to not Laurence Olivier. I forgot what it's called. It's the guy in the desert. I can see him, the white turban and whatnot. What's the name of that movie? Lawrence of Arabia. There's an homage to Lawrence of Arabia in the middle of Grand Budapest Hotel, and it's so random. It's only a handful of people are going to catch that reference. He infuses all the stuff he loves from movies into his weird stories, and you got to admire it. I think it's pretty cool. There was something from Rushmore where he integrated a shot from a war movie, but
I haven't seen Rushmore.
No, but it's a high school film, and it's not the war scene in Rushmore because there's a whole war play in the movie, but it's this random thing where it's just kids in high school. It's super interesting how directors will take things, they'll hijack things from one film and put it in a completely different context and make it their own.
It's probably part of to play part of their metaphor that they're trying to express.
True.
It's symbolic usually.
Everything in here, as in the style of Wes Anderson, looks like a painting.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like a piece of art in every scene.
Right.
And that's what I love about it though. Is the stage that they create and the world they create. It's just that's what you watch film for.
Yeah.
To get lost in these different worlds. And
Yeah.
I truly appreciate it because he takes it to an art form.
This little moment here at 50 seconds or so between Benicio del Toro and what's his face, who won the Oscar for the piano.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names. You know this.
What's my name, Jackie?
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah. Okay.
Jaby.
You didn't ask which name.
I can't remember his name all of a sudden. But anyway, he was in Predator. This back and forth real quick, where he goes, it's for sale. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. This is a very Wes Anderson thing.
Right.
The center framing and then POV shots of the opposite person talking.
180 right there.
Yeah, going back and forth real quick. This is true and through and through Wes Anderson and his style. Underneath it all, there is some kind of Indian influence, which I didn't think about before. I mean, it's called Indian paintbrush, and I haven't quite figured it out. But the other thing that I love about this, and I never heard of he looks so different. That's Stephen Park.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
I mean, I saw the name.
But you know who he is?
Maybe give me reference.
Hold on, let me make sure I understand this right.
Right.
Oh no, I thought it was someone else completely. Never mind. Okay, I have no idea who Steve Park is. I thought it was someone else. I was doing that like the racist Asian thing, right? Whereas like all Asians look alike. I thought it was the guy from The Walking Dead for a second.
What?
I thought the costuming was so well done.
What?
Okay, never mind. So I'm half Asian. I get to
Watch
say
like
that.
all of The Walking Dead. He does not.
You need better hobbies. So they have a wild cast here. So many people are in this film that I think it's awesome. Everyone here got to agree to be part of this film. Now, here's the thing. Having said everything we said, I have no idea what this movie's about. Do you have any idea what the story is? I don't.
Is it about like maybe the abstraction of art and how like this artist is his art's kind of causing like conflict within like morality?
Is that what it is?
Maybe from watching it, that's kind of what I got, because like they said that artist was changing views and like his artwork was inspiring all these different things. I'm not fully positive. Like it didn't really give much away, which I kind of appreciate, because we've watched some trailers where you're like, I pretty much just watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
But what I got, it kind of seemed like it was like, you know, change in systems, like people trying, like they said that all they want is their freedom. And, you know, in a sense, like liberation to express yourself the way you want.
Right.
And I think this artist, I think he's a little bit autistic from what the girl was saying, you know?
Oh.
And like, so he just like, is an extremist in his own method, and it's so captivating that like, people are getting consumed by it. But who knows, we watch the movie and it's something completely else.
It's about the Mexican military.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Something you didn't see coming. All right.
Say, yeah, French Dispatch? I don't.
Okay, here's the synopsis. A love letter to journalists set in an outpost of an American newspaper in a fictional 20th century French city that brings to life a collection of stories published in the French Dispatch magazine.
Okay, so it's a collection of stories. Like I said, one of the stories is about this artist. There's all these different things that are happening. I think it just talks about, you know, evolution kind of within like the French civilization at that point.
Wow. It's got my $10. You know, I'll watch it. So you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Jackie the Zender on the social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Jackie Zender, guys.
Peace out.